Hi everyone, my name is Anurag Anand and I'm working as a software engineer in Thinkitive Technologies, and today's video we will discuss about blockchain. So blockchain is basically a constantly growing ledger that keeps record of all transactions that have taken place and in a secure, chronological and immutable way. So without getting delayed, let's get started. So basically our today's agenda will be covering this key fundamental concept of blockchain. So we will start with hash. So if I can define hash, hash is basically a digest or digital fingerprint of certain amount of data. It's an amount of data alphanumerically in a certain way. So to show you a demo, I will show you a beautiful website called demoblockchain.org, and it's been hosted by Blockchain Institute of Technology. So the above program you see is basically a hash generator, and here the algorithm they are using for generating hash is like SHA-256. Here SHA stands for Secure Hashing Algorithm, and 256 stand for is like the message digest length, which is like 256 bits, or you can say 32 bytes. So if I can show you, if I enter here like some data, moment we are changing any data, our hash is basically changing. So hash is basically different from traditional way like encryption, where we can get the original data by decrypting it with a key, but here it's just a irreversible process. So whatever you get, whatever hash you get from a data, you can't get original data from that hash actually. So that's basically much what hash is. So we'll go to the next concept, which is block. So basically here you can see like we have in block we have like many fields here like block, nonce and data. So block is basically a block number of that block actually, and nonce is basically an abbreviation for number only used once, like which is it's basically a random number that is used for figuring out how you can actually make these specific blocks given you a valid hash. This is data field. So whatever, as you can see, like we have in the hash we have four zeros above, which show you like it's a valid hash. So if it's a valid hash, it must have like 4 zeros at the beginning. So if I change it, if I change anything is like this, that it becomes a invalid hash. So we will have to, what we can do is like we need to change this nonce. Maybe like we can just either try to guess the nonce which will give me a valid hash, or what we can do is just click on mine and the computer will like calculate the nonce for us, which will give me a valid hash. Okay, so that's pretty much what is block is. So we will go to the next concept, which is blockchain. So blockchain is basically a chain of blocks, you can say. So basically if you can see here, we have like 4-5 blocks, and each block is connected. So how they are connected is like that each block previous contains the hash of previous block. So and the first block will always contain this 0. So if I can show you, like the first block, the second block will contain the hash of first block, and the third will contain the second one, and vice versa. If I modified a data, maybe like a block number, okay, if I modified it, or maybe I can modify data. So here you can see like this block is validated. Moreover, the elegance is like that after this block, each and every block will be invalidated. So if you want to revalidate it, you have to like modify each and every block actually to get a valid hash. So this is basically the beauty of blockchain. So yeah, that's pretty much from this side. And now we will see next concept, which is distributed blockchain. So distributed blockchain is basically as we know that blockchain is a distributed technology, like all the data are distributed across very much number of nodes. So here, if you, I will give you an example of Bitcoin network. So in here, like we have like 3 peers, peer A, peer B, and peer C. So consider it in a blockchain, like in Bitcoin network, we have like each blockchain has like each blockchain will be there inside many nodes actually. So the the data will be like each copy of blockchain will be there inside like many nodes. So if you can see like the data in the block 1 and the data in block 1 in peer A and the data in block 1 and peer B are basically same. But like if I can modify in, like if I say, if I modify the value of here peer B, so this whole like block will be invalidated, and like the block after will also be validated. So here like peer B has modified somehow his data, even though he revalidate his data and to make it like a valid block. But what will happen is like the other peer will have original data only, and they will reject this data actually, and they will invalidate this data. So yeah, that's the beauty of blockchain. There will be like 100 copies of data, and it needs to be same on each and every node, then only it is a valid data, otherwise they will invalidate. So yeah, that's pretty much from me. Thank you.